Hello everyone, and welcome to the second episode of Island Styl'n. Hello and welcome back, and the first thing up is the 3 cake stands as you've seen here. If you are new to my channel, these 3 cake stands I purchased from a website called Save on Crafts, and they range in various sizes. The cost I can't remember. I think they range from about $13 to about $22, I believe it was. Like I said, they're in various sizes, and I purchased these cake stands years ago. I think they still have them on the website, so you can still purchase them. Like I said, they come in various sizes. They have long stems, and they're glass with a tall dome. So now let's get to the decor. Each glass cake stand has an ornament that I purchased from Pier 1. The ornament is on a arts and crafts style. They're made out of wood that is curled and then glued to a wood ball in the center. And like I said, it's more of an arts and crafts style, so I wanted it more of my design style. So what I done was, at the top of each of the ornament there's a loop, and I put some ribbon, patriotic ribbon, and tied it on the ornament, and each one has that ribbon, as you can see. And then I put it inside the dome. Now, one of the domes here has a hat on top, which I purchased also from Pier 1. I think the hat was originally $30, I'm not sure, but they have a sale. Pier 1 has a sale going on now, and I think everything you get off like 20 or 30% off. So they didn't cost that much. The ornament were $8.99, and I believe I got that for like $6 and some change. So I wanted to add a little height to the highest cake stand. So that's the reason why I added this hat. I thought it was gorgeous. It was originally had a headband on top of it, and well, under it that's glued to the hat. But I wasn't going to wear the headband, so I took it off and used it as an accessory for the cake stand. So as you can see, it has the nice little glittered stars and the ribbon to match the hat. And I thought it was a nice touch for the cake stand grouping here. So now let's move on to the centerpiece. The centerpiece has several things going on here. There's some apothecary jars, and there's some candles. There's a couple of bikes, and there's a couple of ornaments. So let's start at this end. The apothecary jars and a cake stand, those are pieces that I keep on my island. I just change up depending on the design or the holiday. So you will continue to see those on each video when I do island style, because they will continue to stay on the island. Just like last time, here are the 3 apothecary jars, but I designed them a little differently. I added some ribbon to coordinate with the ribbon in the other grouping, the cake stand grouping. And then I added some stars in the center and a striped red, white, and blue ribbon to make it a little different. The apothecary jars were from Michael. And 2 of them are from Michael, and the center one was from Home Goods, I believe it was. The 2 bicycles I fell in love with. I thought it would make a perfect centerpiece to add to the apothecary jars. And these bikes came from Kohl's. That's a department store like JCPenney's. And I don't know if it's if you have it down in your area, but it's a very nice department store. And these bikes were originally $29.99. The little spokes turn. I thought they were adorable. And then these little cups here, they come out. And what I done was, to go along with the theme, I add the little stars and stripes at the top of the cup. Then add the little ornament to sit in the top, just to add a little touch of patriotic flair. And then I just did the other one the same way. And there you are. Now, the bikes, like I said, were $29.95. I got them for $11. I think they were 60 or 65% off. And this grouping here is my centerpiece for the island. I thought it was nice. I did them in odd numbers because I think a grouping is better in odd numbers. So that's the centerpiece. Okay, now let's talk about the place setting. There's two place settings here, one on the right, and then there's another on the left. Now, I don't know why I can't tell my right from my left. I think I did this in the last video too. Let's start again. The one on the left, and then the one on the right. Okay, we'll start here. The place setting is 6 pieces. We have the place mat, the clear cover to protect the placemat, the silver charger plate, the dinner plate, the salad plate, and then there's a menu in the center with a ribbon, the napkin again, and the napkin ring. Okay. The placemat is actually a napkin. The napkin were purchased from Amazon.com. There were 4 napkins to the pack, and I believe they were, like $12, $13, not sure. But if you go to Amazon.com and search patriotic cloth napkins, they should come up. I thought it would be a great idea to use 2 of the napkins as a plate mat because I couldn't find a nice runner or plate mat, patriotic plate mat out there in the stores. So I said, okay, no problem. We will use the napkins. So hey, if you don't find what you're looking for, find another avenue or use something else. But you know, it works out once you start being, you know, a little bit creative in your decorating. And that's what it's all about. It's fun using creative ideas to decorate. So these chargers and the white dishes, they always stay here. I just change up with my decor. And the menu changes, of course. This is for the barbecue, the menu here, and I just printed it out and created it, put on some cardstock paper, and then put it on the salad plate. So this is the place setting here on the left hand side, and then here is the place setting on the right hand side. It's the same exact place setting. Now, if you noticed, when I try to do my design on my island or in any room, I try to coordinate these stars here is what really caught my eye on these napkins. And the reason is because it looks denim. The material is kind of speckled. It's not that dark dye. It's a nice looking denim, like a washout look. And I love that. I thought it was great. And it matches the ribbon here because it's kind of washed out. And I love how that coordinates. I thought it was a great touch in the design. So when you start designing your table setting or your home or picking out furniture or material, you're going to always put that in mind. You don't like to be too matchy-matchy, but you know, you can get some elements from different areas of your design to show up in other areas, just to coordinate, I guess you could say. But that's what I do. Every to each his own. But I thought this is a great place setting, so let's move on to the flower arrangement. As you can see, the flower arrangement still has some of the same elements from the last design. The only difference is it's more of a patriotic style. I used the same cylinder glass vase, but what I've done differently is I added craft paper inside the cylinder to cover it, the stems from the flower. And what I was trying to do is make a firecracker, I can guess you could say. And this is the bottom of the firecracker, or the tube-like shape of the firecracker. And then as you go up, that is the actual sparks and sparkles that comes out of the firecracker. So that's what I was trying to do. I don't know how close I've gotten, but that's what I was thinking when I created this. I added some flags, not too many, just enough that it brings out something different and add a little patriotic flair. I added some nice little stars. These stars and the craft paper came from Michael's, and the craft paper they had on sale for like $6 for $1. The stars were $1.29 and I got it for 79 cents, something like that. Michael's has a sale of 60 to 75% off on everything in store, especially on the patriotic stuff. So if you guys still want to get some items for your 4th of July, run to Michael's. They have a great sale. What I did differently with this flower arrangement, I added some red hydrangeas and some blue hydrangeas. And I also added some nice little patriotic sprays here at the top. These also is from Michael's, and they were originally, I think, 99 cents or something like that. Or no, $1.29. Yeah, that's what they were. And they came out to like 70 something cents also. So I could be wrong on these prices, you guys. But you could go to Michael's. I think they may still have the sale going on. I think that it will be on until today, the last day. The last day is today. It was yesterday and today. So they have some great sales, so don't miss out. So this is the flower arrangement. It's the same vase, the cylinder vase that I got from Michael's. And just added some blue and red hydrangeas to the white ones that was already here. I took out the silver branches and added this patriotic spray here and added some flags. And that's what I've done to create the flower arrangement. So this is the complete island here. I'll go do a sweep through one more time. As you can see, okay, so that's it for this episode of Island Style. Let me know how you like it. This is my Stars and Stripes Forever. See you on the next one. Smooches.